The school bell rang sharp at 8 a.m., but the halls were already echoing with laughter and shuffling shoes. Among the sea of faces, a new girl stood frozen near her locker, clutching her bag to her chest like armor. Her name was Emily Carter, soft-spoken, reserved, and still grieving the sudden death of her father in a car accident. She had just moved from a small town in Oregon to Brookside High, hoping for a fresh start. But Emily didn't know yet that her first day would also become her worst. Emily wore her father's old flannel shirt over her uniform. It didn't match the trendy outfits around her, but to her, it was a piece of safety. She remembered the way he used to wrap it around her shoulders when she cried as a kid. Now, it was her way of keeping him close. But not everyone saw it that way. At lunch, 3 girls cornered her near the vending machines. Haley, Chloe, and Madison, the school's self-declared royalty, were notorious for targeting anyone who looked too different. They smirked as they eyed Emily's oversized shirt. "Are you hiding snacks in there, or just your social life?" Haley mocked, tugging at the fabric. Before Emily could react, Chloe grabbed the hem and yanked it open, laughing as the shirt slipped from her shoulders. Madison filmed it, chanting "Fashion emergency," as if it were a joke. The cafeteria echoed with cruel giggles, and Emily stood frozen, humiliated and exposed. Her hands trembled, not from fear, but from something that had been building for months. The grief. The loneliness. The helplessness. And then, something inside her snapped. Without saying a word, Emily's fists clenched. She charged forward with a force that stunned everyone. Her father had trained her in boxing since she was 10, not professionally, just father-daughter bonding sessions in the garage. But it all came flooding back now. She shoved Chloe first, sending her crashing into the vending machine with a loud thud. Gasps filled the room. Madison lunged at her, but Emily ducked and twisted, landing a fierce elbow to her ribs that knocked the air out of her. Haley tried to escape, but Emily grabbed her by the wrist, flipping her with a precision that made jaws drop. Security came rushing in, but by then, the cafeteria had fallen silent. The 3 bullies lay on the floor, moaning, shocked, and humiliated in front of the very crowd they once ruled. Emily stood in the center, breathing hard, hair messy, shirt torn, but eyes blazing with strength. In the principal's office, the school nurse confirmed all 3 girls had minor fractures and bruised egos. Emily was suspended for 3 days, but news spread like wildfire. What started as gossip turned into admiration. Students whispered, "Did you hear what Emily did?" But not with mockery, with awe. On her first day back, Emily walked into school wearing the same flannel shirt. No one dared say a word. Some even smiled at her in support. A boy named Nathan, from her English class, walked beside her and said, "That was brave, what you did. I'm sorry for how they treated you." She looked at him, surprised. "Thanks," she said softly, for the first time feeling like maybe, just maybe, she belonged. Challenges Emily faced. Moving to a new city after losing her father. Coping with grief in silence. Being bullied and publicly humiliated on her first day. Struggling between staying quiet or standing up for herself. Resolution. Emily's reaction wasn't just about revenge. It was her moment of breaking free from pain. And while it may not have been the right way, it made people see her finally for who she was, not weak, but human. Her rage wasn't just anger. It was years of tears, swallowed screams, and quiet nights replaying the accident in her head. Final message. This isn't a story about violence, it's a story about rising from your darkest hour. Sometimes strength doesn't come with loud speeches or a perfect plan. Sometimes, it comes in a moment of truth when you refuse to be broken anymore. And Emily? She didn't become a hero because she fought back. She became a hero because she finally chose herself.